Tryout's Lament for the vanished spider. Dear, humble friend, in labor and in play, say to what region thou hast fled away. Week after week thy busy life was spent within these classic walls in calm content. Thy noble patience, like the muses' beams, inspired my efforts and adorned my themes, till I had grown to hold thee as a guide to all my hopes and ventures close allied. How well my thoughts, my talents could engage, how shone thy magic on the Tryout's page. Though calm my manner and thy speeches brief, well might I call thee editor-in-chief. Shall any say thy place was slight or low, or doubt the lustre of thy heavenly glow? Let such consider with observant eye the annals of the myriad years gone by. A spider 'twas that rescued Islam's head from when the foe within a cave he fled. Nor can proud Scotia venture to despise the lowly beast that helped her monarch rise. Even the cursed Hun must speak with bated breath of him who saved old Frederick from death. In short, we find the spider throned in state, friend of the nine and guardian of the great. But thou, tried comrade of my busy hours, whether hast crept with all thy magic powers? Hath some strange vision of thy spider brain moved thee to quit our sordid sphere of pain? Warm was thy home, and well arranged thy lair, thy meat and drink supplied with tender care. Were juicy flies too few and far between, or was aught lacking in the kerosene? Sadly, I view thy vacant dwelling place, thou transient traveler of an ancient race. Would that I might, with fancy's curious power, trace thy meanderings to thy hidden bower, mark every secret step, and see thee stand, a sceptred potentate of Spiderland. What wonders unsuspected may exist in those far provinces of web and mist, gossamer castles with their moats of dew, and fairy palaces too small to view? Or is thine empire of a darker kind, some buried spot the world hath left behind? Owest thou some temple where thy strands embrace the crumbling substance of a pharaoh's face, or some black crypt beneath the shifting sand, where a forgotten city used to stand? In Tyre and Carthage, Babylon and Luxor and Karnak, do thy legends stir? For thee and such as thou the world was made. Thy reign commences when our own's decayed. Down immemorial steps to man unknown, thy spinning tribes drape many a gilded throne. Ram-headed entities referred to as gods, objects too dark to name, altars that bore of old an impious flame, winged shadowy lions, wrought of rock and brass, and all the treasures deposits can amass. These thy dominions, vanish wandering one, who lately basked neath Haverhill's bright sun. But whilst I mourn, or through my fancy grope, within my heart bestirs a thrill of hope. For bounteous Pan, who rules the vernal wold, can oft restore the blessings lost of old. Content I'll wait and trust that he will bring my faithful spider with returning spring. Now, sometimes you don't know where animals have gone. Are they gone for good, or what's the case? It wasn't Islam that was rescued. It was that Abu Bakr and Muhammad people were coming to kill him, and they hid in the cave, and the people passed by, but there was the remark that this spider had weaved over the opening, and they thought, oh, this, this must have been, must have been left alone for days, or that sort of thing. So it wasn't possible, so they didn't figure to look further.